Good evening, everyone. Welcome here to ABC Action News at 5. I'm Paul LaGrone.
And I'm Nadine Yanis. We have a lot to get to in the next hour, but first we have to begin with breaking news as Florida's Attorney General Ashley Moody has now sent a subpoena to the College Football Playoff Selection Committee for answers on why the undefeated Florida State football team is being denied a chance to play for that national title.
This is getting serious. Sports and politics collide, and our Forrest Saunders joining us live right now, covering it all for us tonight in Tallahassee. Forrest, Florida State is a big say in what goes on in that town up there, so no surprise that state leaders are jumping ahead on this.
Yeah, it's interesting because if you remember when this all happened earlier this month, it was just a lot of rhetoric. It was a lot of outcry from Florida State fans. It was outcry from Florida politicians. But you can ditch the rhetoric now because we are now knocking on the door of potential litigation. It was a decision that rocked the football world.
And Florida State is the first undefeated champion from a Power 5 conference to fail to make the field in the college football playoff era.
Earlier this month, the College Football Playoff Selection Committee denied undefeated Florida State a shot at this year's national championship.
Well, why did they have to do this? What was the reasoning for that? Was it relationships? Was it money? Was it the power of certain conferences over other? And what does that mean going forward?
Now, Florida's Attorney General Ashley Moody wants to know why. She's sending this 10-page subpoena to the Texas-based 13-member group and seeking a wide range of information. It includes all communication on deliberations between conferences, the NCAA and ESPN, documents on media talking points, compensation, and more.
We don't expect it will be able to change the outcome, but you know, folks want answers and they want to ensure the purity of the process.
Moody saying her office has jurisdiction through state and federal antitrust laws in what could end up becoming a civil lawsuit.
Good morning. Thanks so much.
That's litigation Florida's governor recently said he wanted lawmakers to help pay for, proposing $1 million in next year's budget.
We're setting aside $1 million for any litigation expenses that may become as a result of this really, really poor decision by the college football playoffs to exclude an undefeated team who won a big Power 5 conference championship.
As of Tuesday afternoon, CFP officials had yet to respond to a request for comment on the subpoena and whether they'd deliver the info demanded, though the committee chair recently said FSU's disqualification was due to the injuries the team suffered this season. Quote, Florida State is a different team than they were through the first 11 weeks. Okay, so what's next here? Well, that's the big question. The selection committee has 30 days to comply with this subpoena, but the Attorney General's office says they are trying to expedite things to get those answers as quickly as possible, guys.
Well, Forrest, the DeSantis administration has a history of taking bold moves that make bold headlines, but this time, as you noted here, the Florida Attorney General is actually involved in the process. So you wonder if this is another political stunt meant to get attention, or could there be some real consequences that come out of this?
There potentially could be. I mean, this is a fairly unprecedented situation, so I'm not 100% sure, nor is anyone, what's going to be the next steps here. But critics are already suggesting that this was just a political stunt, that this is just an effort to get more publicity. We did ask the Attorney General if that was the case. She denied it. She said that as the Attorney General for the state of Florida, it's her job to uphold the law, and there could be some antitrust issues here, which is why she wants answers. Not only that, but, you know, there's fairness at stake, and a lot of people want to know what went into this decision to leave FSU out.
Could be a landmark case. Forrest Saunders live in Tallahassee. Forrest, thank you.